President Trump hosting the Young Black Leadership Summit at the White House this week. But Al Sharpton quickly slammed the summit and its attendees as props for the president. Watch.
Every time we say that you cannot go lower than what Donald Trump has done, he proves us wrong. This was among the lowest things that he could ever do. To go in the East Room, which is sacred, have a staged rally. Notice that all of those youngsters had caps on. It was almost like we're going to dress you for the photo. And to call it a Young Black Leaders Summit, they just had Kanye in there at least talking about criminal justice. None of that. They're in there talking about CNN sucks. They're in there talking about build a wall. So why do you need a Young Black Summit to do it? Because it was not a summit. It was a Make America Great rally. They used some young blacks as props, which really is an insult to them.
He's the founder of Turning Point USA and author of the new book, Campus Battlefield. He joins us now to weigh in. Charlie, what do you think about Al Sharpton's reaction, calling the young black kids who went to the White House, calling those leaders, future leaders, props?
How dare he say something like that? I mean, so Turning Point USA, we hosted this 4-day Young Black Leadership Summit, and if the Reverend decided to do any form of research, he would realize that we had thousands of applications for this summit. Leaders came from all across the country and had to apply for travel stipends and scholarships. And I had young black leaders in tears coming up to me saying, Charlie, I lived in absolute poverty my whole life. I never thought I would even get in Washington, D.C., let alone the East Room of the White House. There were young black leaders there that said I had to go get clothes donated so I could get into the White House so I could wear a suit and tie. I was wearing a dress that my grandmother had 50 years ago. And Reverend Al, if you really cared about progress in the black community, wouldn't you be praising this? I mean, this makes me so emotional. I mean, what I saw there was 400 black Americans that love their president, they love this country, and they were so honored to have been invited to the White House. And Reverend Al Sharpton has not, it's one of the most contemptible things that I've ever seen him say. And boy, has he said some ones over the last few years. Boy,
that's saying something, Charlie. But how much of those comments are also based in fear? Fear that the control that he's had for so long might be slipping away.
You know what? That is exactly right, Pete. And that's the second thing I want to reinforce here, is that the success of this presidency is a threat to the power the left has had over the black community. The lowest ever black unemployment rate, the lowest ever black poverty rate, urban revitalization, school choice, prison reform, jobs coming back from overseas back to our inner cities because they were decimated by bad trade deals. And you saw the energy and the excitement and the enthusiasm. And just yesterday, our communications director, Candace Owens, launched a project, Blexit, the black exit from the Democrat Party. There is a movement happening in our inner cities that Donald Trump started upon his inauguration, that when he lowered taxes, deregulated the economy, you see black America really waking up. And Reverend Al Sharpton, he is worried, and evidence he would not say this if he wasn't worried.
Yeah, I heard that Kanye West actually designed the T-shirt for the Brexit. How do you say it?
Blexit.
Blexit.
Yeah,
Blexit. I want to say Brexit. Really quick. President Obama has been, or former President Obama has been trying to take credit for what he even admitted was an economic miracle. Really quick, are the Young Black Summit leaders buying it?
Well, look, the economy is so good that Barack Obama is trying to take credit for it. You know, I try to joke around, if things were so bad, why is Obama trying to take credit for it? And no, they are not buying these lies from Barack Obama, and they are 100% behind the success of the Trump presidency.
Charlie Kirk, thanks a lot, and congrats on that summit.